Remember, if you like these types of videos, don't forget to comment, rate, like, share, activate the bell, and subscribe to my channel. Hello YouTube friends, I'm Track41, and in this video we're going to look at all the Windows eras. The order is from earliest to most recent. Without further ado, let's get started. The Windows user interface has evolved significantly over the years, giving rise to distinct design eras. While Windows Server systems have historically tended to adopt the visual interfaces of their desktop counterparts to maintain familiarity, their primary focus has always been functionality and stability for network environments, rather than visual aesthetics. Here are the design eras you mentioned, applied to both regular, desktop, Windows and Windows Server. 1. Classic, Windows 95, 98, ME, and T3, X/4.0, 2000. Period. From the mid-1990s to the early 2000s. Characteristics. This era is defined by the introduction of the Start button and the taskbar. Visually, it was characterized by a more three-dimensional, grayish design, with elements such as defined window borders, raised buttons, and prominent use of flat colors and shadows. It was a significant leap from the flatter interfaces of previous versions of Windows, such as Windows 3.1. Windows Server. Windows NT 3.x 4.0 and Windows 2000 Server shared this classic aesthetic, prioritizing clarity and function over any visual embellishment. The interface was virtually identical to the desktop versions of the time. 2. Luna Windows XP. Period. 2001 with Windows XP, and remained in use for many years. Features. Luna was the default interface for Windows XP. It was characterized by vibrant colors, primarily blue and green, rounded edges on windows and buttons, and a more user-friendly, less industrial look than the classic design. It introduced a two-column start menu and smoother visual elements. Windows Server. Windows Server 2003, the server counterpart to Windows XP, also adopted the Luna interface, although system administrators often opted for the classic theme for reasons of performance and familiarity in corporate environments. 3. Aero, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows Server 2008/2008 R2. Period. 2007 with Windows Vista to 2012. Features. Aero, an acronym for Authentic, Energetic, Reflective, and Open, was a major overhaul of the user interface. Its distinctive elements included translucent window borders, glass effect, smooth animations, window thumbnails in the taskbar, arrow peak, and a more polished and sophisticated overall look. It required more graphics resources than previous interfaces. Windows Server. Windows Server 2008 and 2008 R2 offered the arrow interface, but as with Luna, it was common to disable it or use the basic theme to optimize server performance. Arrow's presence on servers was more a matter of code-based sharing than a functional necessity. For Metro, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows Server 2012/2012 R2. Period. 2012 with Windows 8 to 2015. Characteristics. Formerly known as Microsoft Design Language, MDL. This era was characterized by flat, minimalist design, focused on clear typography and live tiles. It was designed to be touch-first, leading to the removal of the traditional Start button and a full Start screen interface, causing some controversy among desktop users. Windows Server. Windows Server 2012 and 2012 R2 adopted the Metro interface, which meant a user interface similar to that of Windows 8. For server environments, where touch interactions are minimal, this interface was often perceived as less efficient for traditional keyboard and mouse management. However, an option was introduced to boot directly to the traditional desktop. 5. Fluent. Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows Server 2016/2019/2022, and later. Period. 2017. Introduced in Windows 10 updates to present. Features. Fluent Design System is an evolution of Metro's flat design, incorporating depth, lighting, motion, and materiality such as the mica or acrylic effect. It seeks to offer a more fluid and adaptable experience across different devices and input methods: touch, mouse, pen, voice. It is characterized by semi-transparent elements, subtle shadows, and more organic animations. Windows Server. The latest versions of Windows Server 2016, 2019, 2022, and beyond continue to use an interface based on Fluent design principles, albeit with a focus on consistency and functionality. The trend in Windows Server is also toward offering options for a server core installation, no GUI, or a minimal GUI, recognizing that administration is increasingly done through PowerShell, Windows Admin Center, or remote management tools. In short, each era of Windows, both consumer and server versions, has brought with it a distinct visual and interaction approach, reflecting the design trends and technological capabilities of its time. So Windows evolves in this way over time. As I end the video, this is the conclusion. Thanks for watching the video. If you'd like, don't forget to comment, rate, like, share, activate the bell, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you watch this video. I give you a big boost. This video was created by Team Track 41 in the Clipchamp video editor. I hope you watch the next video, and I'll end this one. Bye. Remember, if you like these types of videos, don't forget to comment, rate, like, share, activate the bell, and subscribe to my channel.